Hello, it's nice to see you. How many people will be playing? One? Well, let me be the first to congratulate you on winning this game. Are you a first? Splendid. Glad you had the courage to play again. I need you to type in your name now. Gosh, sounds like someone sprang a leak. I need to remind you that your buzzer is the letter B. Enjoy the ride. See you at the bottom.
It's time for the show where high culture and pop culture collide. This episode of You Don't Know Jack, The Ride, is brought to you by Governmental Cover-Up, covers embarrassing adult acne, and those pesky media scandals. Now with DNA stain removers. And now, here he is, the most dangerous man in trivia, Schmitty.
Okay, welcome to the game. You know, it's always nice to have a visitor, as long as there aren't any embarrassing probes to explain the next day. Now, I've got something here that is out of this world. You ready? It's time to ride. I want you to hit your buzzer and okay, that was one of the worst choices I've seen. Here's your category. You can't drive an alien spacecraft with bare feet. Here's the question. If Betty and Barney Rubble were replaced by Betty and Barney Hill, what would their neighbors, the Flintstones, most likely complain about? Noisy rocket launches next door. Bedrock. Go on, do it! Huge head? Well, here's a little medicine for that. Why didn't you pick this one? Betty and Barney Hill are famous alien abductees. You know, I never trusted that little bastard Gazoo. Buzz in for the bucks. Here's a little something I call... I didn't think that sounded like a Martian accent. So you've all heard about the 1938 radio broadcast of War of the World, right? Made a lot of people believe that Earth really was being invaded by Martians. Well, considering the name of the theater group that broadcast the radio drama, where should the aliens have come from? Mercury, New Jersey, Next Door, or Gallo? Go for it!
Hello, it is the aliens from Next Door.
Shh, quiet, Marge. Just turn off the lights and duck down. They'll think we're not at home. I could have given you some cash if you picked this one. The infamous 1938 broadcast was presented by Orson Welles' Mercury Theater.
Flash, this just in. An army of evil Mercutian guys from Mercury have attacked.
Work that buzzer. The category's going to be John Gray is an alien. Hey, are you a big fan of self-help seminars? I hope so. If you attend a seminar titled Men Are From Mars Attacks, Women Are From Venus Goddess of Love, about whose differing emotional needs will you learn? Jack Nicholson's and Vanna White's, Tom Jones and Helen Hunt's, Jim Brown's and Pamela Anderson's, or Pierce Brosnan's and Tori Spelling's? Come on, take it! I know, it's hard to believe. Tori wasn't involved with either movie. Does this ring a bell? Jack is in Mars Attacks, and Vanna White plays Venus in Venus, Goddess of Love. So at the seminar, you'll learn coping skills, like aggression release with golf clubs, or just a good vowel movement. All right, buzz in and get your money's worth. Up next, exploration and lubrication go hand in hand. And now you must figure out this analogy. Space probe is to pioneer as anal probe is to gyroscope, proctoscope, sphinctoscope, or rectoscope. It's yours if you want it. Pioneer was a space probe sent out to explore things in space. A proctoscope is used to explore things in the anus. And they both take pictures of places few men have ever seen with their own eyes. Hit that buzzer. Sinberger Rasta Flinger. This has got to be another gibberish question, huh? Yep, I was right. Okay, let's get this over with. Okay, no more fooling. Here's your real gibberish category. Fun? Remember, you buzz in right away, you'll make more dough. Okay, tell me what slogan this rhymes with. take the bun, snort aboard, sir, and just ignore the punctuation. First clue, it's a Taco Bell slogan. Taco Bell is really good. It's a Taco Bell slogan about going south. Last clue, run, don't walk. Hey, what do you want for dinner, man? Want to take the bun, snort aboard, sir? All right. Hey, and if you're lucky, you'll meet Shaq and the little talking dog and the genius who thinks up their ad campaigns. Buzz in and lock on to the highest value. That looks good. Way to grab it. Try this category. To serve man. Okay, I want you to tell me which alien cleverly guised in human skin filed this report back to the mothership.
Quest for Earth takeover proceeding to plan. My Canadian citizenship and eerily powerful voice lulling Earthlings to sleep. The power of love makes my heart beat now. Agent 12, out.
Under which human name was this report filed? Celine Dion, Alanis Morissette, Geddy Lee, or Jewel? Go on, do it! Alanis Morissette? Come on, aliens aren't that bitter. For the curious, here's the right answer. Agent 12 sounds an awful lot like Celine Dion. She's Canadian, sings The Power of Love, and Where Does My Heart Beat Now? Yeah, I can tell you exactly where your heart beats, Celine. Right between your two friends there. Buzz in and tell me how much... Okay, well, maybe you're just getting the hang of it. Here's your category. Hannibal Lecturer. Now, the fun part. Considering the occupation of Anthony Hopkins' character in Silence of the Lambs, which of these could he most easily become after his people-eating days are over? An alienoo, an alienee, an alienor, or an alienist? Go for it! Alienee? No, that's where aliens put their banjos. Think about it. The correct answer is... An alienist is a doctor that specializes in legal issues surrounding mental illness, and Anthony's Silence of the Lambs character was a psychiatrist before he started eating folks. Silence of the Lambs. See, now, I never saw the movie, but I kind of figured it involved some, like, speech therapist for sheep. What's so funny? Slap your buzzer and we'll find out how much the next... This one's called... Come on in and SETI a spell. Okay, it's party time with 3,653 of my best friends. What does SETI stand for? Students of ET Inc. Standard Extraterrestrial Investigation, Search for Extraterrestrial Intelligence, or System of Encoding Transmissions for Infinity. It's yours if you want it. SETI stands for Search for Extraterrestrial Intelligence. It's a program that tries to pick up radio signals from outer space. So I guess you could say the folks at SETI are like ham radio operators that have watched way too much Star Trek. Hit that buzzer and grab the highest value. The category is... I hear Groucho liked Independence Day. Time for the trivia. Considering its title, which movie would Karl Marx most likely think is about his theories? The Fifth Element, Men in Black, Cocoon, or Alien Nation? Take it! Karl Marx felt that capitalism is to blame for man's alienation from himself and society. He goes on to say that one alien chick is really sexy. Hit the buzzer for the value on this one. You just got yourself quite a money-making possibility here. Brace yourself, my friend. It's time for Dis or Dat. This Dis or Dat questions category is strange but not a stranger. Check it out. I'm going to read off 7 wacky sitcoms, and for each one I want you to tell me if it features an alien from outer space or an alien from a country outside the U.S. Cash in for each one you get right, and you lose cash if you get one incorrect or don't get to it. You got to get all 7 of them in 30 seconds. And we're off. Third Rock, outer space, or outside the U.S. Mr. Belvedere. Taxi. Mork and Mindy. right. Way to go. You can take the blindfold off now. Here's your current score. You feel good about that? Let's keep going. Work that buzzer to choose. Coming at you. Bubba versus the aliens. Wrap your head around this. If President Clinton applied the alien axe to fictional aliens, what would you most likely see him doing? Barring John Lithgow from changing his name, making Starman's file a classified secret, throwing E.T. in jail, or shooting Alf on sight. Go for it! The Alien Acts were unpopular laws passed in 1798, giving the president power to imprison or expel alien foreigners.
E.T. get one phone call.
Quiet, you little freak!
Oh.
Hit that buzzer and try to snag the highest bet. That'll work. Try this category. Disco still sucks. Okay, excuse me, but didn't we learn back in the early 80s that disco sucks? Oh, Karl Marx, you were so right. Back then, disco was a tragedy. Now, it's only a farce. If some opportunist tried to regain the heady days of Studio 54 by opening a disco at Area 51, what would posers... It's yours if you want it.
What makes him so special?
Yeah.
His security clearance.
Oh, okay.
Area 51 is that secret military facility in Nevada where they do secret military facility stuff in secret. Buzz in and lock on. Give me your poor, huddled masses yearning for a clue. What? Were you born in a foreign country? Now, open your luggage and get out your passport. Damn, that was almost perfect. That's a shame nobody saw it.
Is your home in desperate need of appliances? Then come on down to Crazy Leo's House of Used Appliances. Right, Crazy Leo?
There's a travesty of shaved electric bacon in my shorts.
We've got blenders, lots of blenders. Crazy Leo, tell them about our blenders.
My toothbrush is littered with people walking their damn dog.
We also have air conditioners for your home or office.
I can hold 80 Lincoln head pennies in my mouth, you idiot!
Come on by this Saturday, and the kids get free balloons and a chance to sit on Crazy Leo's lap.
In my day, you danced with your pants on your head if you wanted to get a young girlie's attention.
Whoa, easy there, Leo. That gown's open in the back. We're over here in Merkin Market Square, right next door to Mad Manny's Mattress World. Right, Mad Manny? F*** you. Whoa, that Manny sure is mad, and Leo sure is crazy.
How come everything tastes like Jell-O to me, gravy boy?
Next week on Round and Round and Round and Round and Round Table, Doctors Alan Gurm and Gerald Meatbottom discuss the controversial new sleep-inducing therapy for insomnia sufferers, getting up and getting a glass of water.
But so much is unknown about the effects of getting up and getting a glass of water. There are dangers of spillage, broken glass, water supply. I mean, What do they do with the water once they have it?
Well, we advise they drink it, although we found that handing it to a family member has produced some positive results.
Watch as our panelists discuss this controversial new sleep aid and similar therapies.
Some of your more irresponsible colleagues are now prescribing other more radical treatments like sitting up and having a ham sandwich or even running around with a plate of Jell-O.
Well, we certainly wouldn't support that kind of behavior because of the risks involved, especially to children.
Tune in for Get Up and Get Yourself a Glass of Danger, Saturday on Round and Round and Round and Round and Roundtable.
In other news, 3 out of 5 celebrities agree that war is bad. Learn more tonight.
This Friday, the Home Entertainment Channel brings you Catholic Confessions. Hear and see the deepest secrets of these faithful churchgoers through the use of hidden cameras in a confessional booth.
Forgive me, Father, for I have sinned.
Could you please speak up and lean back slightly?
Watch as these hell-bound sinners make a break for heaven.
Well, I covet my neighbor's wife.
And does she covet you back?
These priests have heard it all, and now so will you. These are some of the most original sins ever.
Could you describe these impure thoughts?
Explicitly?
Please, it's important.
Remember, if they weren't guilty of something, they wouldn't be here. Friday on AGC.
You work hard for your money. At Davidson Bank, we believe your bank should work hard for your money too. That's why we specialize in turning ordinary middle-class people like yourself into multi-quadrillionaires. Just listen.
I started off with a $300 savings account, and 2 years later, my net worth is approximately $8.2 gazillion.
We turned our life savings of $85 over to Davidson Bank, and believe it or not, we now have $16.9 billion.
I found $1.50 on the floor of the subway. I took it to Davidson's bank and, well, here I am, a multi-billionaire.
I made $48 quadrillion.
I made $200 ooplitillion.
Can you believe it? A wazillion dollars.
I'm worth $8.5 billion.
$39 gorgonzillion.
Let Davidson Bank help you achieve your goals. We guarantee you'll increase your net worth by $1 million in the first year, or you'll get half your money back. In Davidson Bank, you'll make money, and we're not just making that up.
This week on Rent-A-Cops.
Yeah, I have a girl here who shoplifted some pens.
Rent-A-Cops takes on the mean corridors of Jackson Outlet Mall.
It's summer vacation, so the mall's just packed with kids.
Hey, I saw that. You want to open that bag? Did you pay for that?
In pursuit of 3 male perpetrators. Oh, they're in the arcade. Never find them in there.
Hey, did you just throw that candy wrapper down? How about a garbage can, young lady?
I've got 2 sets of teens here having shopping cart races. Ooh! I'm hit! I'm down! Man down! Back up!
Rent-A-Cops, what they gonna do?
If you're looking for an alternative to alternative, check out the new album from White Noise, Static. Rolling Stone calls it a triumph in nihilism. Billboard says it's a sound that can be found on the radio between, well, just about everything. Static features the title track, Static. Turn that crap down. Something's wrong with the receiver. And the live version of Feedback. Static. We don't care if you get it or not.
I must have seen Mortgage 50 times already, and I'm back for more.
I've never personally dealt with the pain of a foreclosure, but up there on stage with the singing and the dancing, Mortgage makes it seem so real.
I thought my kids' problems with ADD were something I had to hide, but it was so empowering to see that soccer mom fight. My child doesn't listen. My child cannot sleep. Doped up on Ritalin, he always makes me weep. He cannot concentrate. He tries to masturbate.
I'd pay 15% plus 50 points to see Mortgage again.
I mean, just think about it. Pot-smoking teens, philandering husbands, mothers addicted to painkillers. It's got everything. Mortgage is the true suburbia.
It's not every day you see a couple from 2 different tax brackets. Suffering from chronic fatigue syndrome, find true love.
I love the tax assessor.
Drive the babysitter home. Will my hand begin to roam? Can't be more than sweet 16.
Don't worry, we won't be seen.
My
appraisal, I give it a prime rate.
I'm just glad they left the ending open for a second mortgage.
Mortgage, the musical everyone's talking about. Playing at a community theater near you.